busy day here, I would say. In coordination with the G7 and the EU, an additional sweeping package of sanctions measures that will impose costs on Russia send it further down the road of economic, financial, and technological isolation. This will include a ban on all new investment in Russia, and increased sanctions on financial institutions and state-owned enterprises in Russia, and sanctions on Russian government officials and their family members. These measures will degrade key instruments of Russian state power, impose acute and immediate economic harm on Russia, and hold accountable the Russian kleptocracy that funds and supports Putin's war. So this is going to be done in coordination with others. There are calls that happen every single day through nearly every national security official to continue to work towards that coordinated unity that has been so effective to date. It is also true, though, that unity does not mean identical. And as we're looking at the consequences people are putting in place, the actions they're taking, our expectation is not that it is identical. It is just our effort to do everything we can to make sure it's coordinated and as unified as it possibly can be. The goal is to force them to make a choice. So Russia does not have unlimited resources, especially now, given the crippling sanctions we've put in place. And they are going to be forced to choose between draining remaining valuable dollar reserves or new revenue coming in, or default. Part of our objective here, the biggest part of our objective here, is to deplete the resources that Putin has to continue his war against Ukraine. And obviously causing more uncertainty, and challenges to their financial system is a part of that, but it is forcing them to choose those options and to also deplete the resources, making it more difficult for him to continue to fight the war. I would say first on sanctions, we have a couple of objectives. One of them is to put consequences in place, put a marker down and make very clear it's absolutely unacceptable, horrific, and there should be consequences. The second is to make it more difficult to fund the ongoing war, and that is a very important component. And the question Phil asked earlier about the bond payments and the bond payment that is due is an example of that, and the mechanisms we have through our economic resources to do exactly that.